Hi guys and welcome to my video. I'm going to talk about KTM TPI because I got hated about my last video where is this bike having some problems. Also I got banned from KTM TPI Facebook group and the admin from that group made post about me. He said I'm trolling people, making fake news and everything. The bike is like perfect, no any problems, so I'm going to make update. I'm the owner of the first production KTM TPI, so this from the 2017 model, the 2017 year, and it's KTM TPI model. So I was testing this bike in enduro, hard enduro and everything else. So it's really tested bike and I know everything about KTM TPI and KTM TPI problems. So first, when I got the bike, it was not starting well because of the first mapping. So if you start on the button, the bike starts and then you need to give some throttle. If the bike shuts off, it was really hard to restart it. I don't know why, but that happened. Also on the kickstart, the bike was not possible to start when it cold. When it was hot, it was possible. And yeah, so the starting problems happened with the first mapping. I need to say now it's starting very well because I have updated mapping, so that problem is fixed. The second thing was the bike was starting to go backwards. Yeah, when I was in the really low RMPMs, the bike started to go backwards. I will insert video so you can see what happened. I uploaded the same video to YouTube and then like after 5 days I got contacted by KTM dealer. He was saying, hey, why you uploaded this video to YouTube? You're making panic in people. And yeah, that was the truth because the KTM TPI was just something new in that time. So I removed the video because that KTM dealer is very friendly to me and I didn't wanted any problems with him or troubles, so I removed the video and I uploaded that video to KTM TPI Facebook group, and that owner of that group said that is fake, that is not possible, I started the bike backwards. So do you think I will pay that much money and then try to start it backwards to fuck up my engine? So it's no sense. And yeah, then another guy had some problem and he started the bike with a kickstart and showed how it happened. The same problem like me, the bike just started to go backwards. Yeah, and also with the second map update, that problem is fixed, so it's not happening anymore. Sometimes it's happening, but then the bike shuts off, it's not going backwards anymore. And yeah, maybe because it's the 2017 production, I don't know. And so yeah, that was the problem also. This I'm going to talk about KTM XC, KTM 2015 300 I had. So that bike was perfect with the GD jetting. It was working very nice, not overheating, not anything. And this bike had a bogging problem. If you hold it wide open for like 5 seconds or 10, and when you release the throttle, the bike started to make like this, zing, zing, zing. So that was the symptom of the overheating. And from my experience, I know it was the missing some fuel, and it was running very lean. So yeah, I opened the piston, the cylinder, and the piston was really fucked up, and it had just like 20 hours. So I also used the fan, but it didn't help it so much because the bike, it was just overheating. And yeah, that was the main problem with the bike. So I need to say the KTM 2015 300 was amazing, and then it was not bogging, no, not anything. And then when I get this TPI, it was bogging on big hills and it was overheating. So it's very strange. Also, you have this oil cap, and you see this dirt because this cap is leaking. It's making big troubles. So you need make sure no dirt goes inside here, because if it's go, you can make problem for the oil pump, and then you fuck up your engine. Also, the problem was with the two-stroke tanks. So this is the first tank. It cracked down, so I used some glue before I got the new replacement. So this one. Also, this tank has the same problem. You see now, so it's very low, not so good plastic. I don't know why KTM put something like that in this bike. So this is the new one. It's they say it's different plastic, I don't know. So also I had the KTM Supermoto. It was very nice bike. Very nice bike and no any problems. So I had just problems with the KTM TPI. So with the first mapping, the bike was just overheating, and the bike was not possible to start on the kickstart. I don't know why, but that happened. So yeah, also when the bike was going backwards, I sent email to KTM factory, didn't got any response, so it's very strange. I had also bogging problems. Yeah, the problem was in the ground cable. Under the seat, I fixed that by making hole in the subframe, so it's not anymore attached to the rear fender. Then yeah, I had a gearbox oil going to air filter. Yeah, also I had a problem with the ignition coil cable. That cable is located here. It was a very bad contact and the bike was starting to bogging and cutting the power. So yeah, also I had problem with the TPI sensor. I put this X-grip protection for it because this sensor is very expensive, and this is protecting it very well. So some people will notice I use just one cable. So yeah, they will say, hey, you removed one cable, that is why the problem is happening to your bike. And yeah, that's not the truth. This cable is to just open the throttle body, and you have one spring who is closing the throttle body. This second cable is just for the protection of the rider. So this one is for the open, and the second was to close the throttle body. So it's just for the protection if something happens to this spring down. But KTM made very nice job, so I don't think you will have problems with the throttle body. The problem is in the system for the lubrication, the oil pump. It's from Ikuni and it's not lasting very long time. So also you have problem with the air pressure sensor. And I'm going to show you more now. I'm going to show you the most common problem with the KTM TPIs. So remove the seat, and now you have the ground cable. So this one in the 2018, it's attached to this bolt, what is holding the rear fender. So I had this problem. I tried to use these other bolts and everything, but I had the bogging problems after I jump or something else. So I made a hole in this aluminum subframe, and that problem is gone. So if you have bogging problems, do this trick. So yeah, the 2019 model TPI already has in the factory made this hole, so you don't need do this, but on the first model you need make this. So I'm going to show you what happens when you have this problem. So I'm going to make simulation, like this bolt is not attached right, like this. But okay, I'm going to make it more tight, so but just to make bad contact, and this happens. So yeah, the contact problem is, and if you have this bogging problem, it's problem in this, or in the TPS sensor, or ignition coil. Also, it can be a problem in the air pressure sensor. I'm going to show you that in another video. I'm going to record every problems of TPIs and hope to fix it.